the parents of Hersh Goldberg-Polin, an Israeli-American who was taken hostage by Hamas on October 7th. Thank you both so much for being here. It has been 256 days since your son was taken by Hamas. I see it there written on your chest, over your heart. What keeps you going?
I think it's a primal, natural, innate response of any parent or loved one. If you think that your child is in danger, or you know for a fact that they're in a very treacherous situation, that you spring into action and try to save them. And we have been doing that every single day since October 7th, when Hersh was stolen from us, and all the other hostage families are doing the same thing.
And John, you met with lawmakers on Capitol Hill today. What was your message to them?
The message was basically 256 days of captivity is 256 too many. We met with Dems, we met with Republicans, and the message was clear, not only from us to them, but among themselves. This is not a political issue. This is not Democrats. It's not Republicans. This is a human issue. And 256 days of captivity, it's got to end. And I remind you that most of these hostages were pulled out of their beds or pulled from, like our son, a music festival. These are people who just got caught up in a terrible day, in a terrible situation, and it's time to end this.
Look, I can't imagine what it must be like for you two, hearing what we hear, on a daily or weekly basis. There's so many, there might be an announcement that we might be close to a deal, and then a few days later, that deal doesn't materialize. A few weeks ago, President Biden laid out this three-phase ceasefire deal, and there was a lot of talk that we might be on the verge of this. How has it been for you over the last several days to see that it isn't quite there? Well,
we've been down this road before. So this is not our first rodeo with having this roller coaster ride. And our whole community of hostage families feel this way. So when we hear that things might be happening or that there's movement, we are optimistic and we are hopeful, because that is mandatory. But we are also realists. And until we are holding our son in our hands and hugging him, it's not over.
Do you feel that the situation is closer now than it has been in the past, or you really don't know?
It's a very fair question, and it's really, at least for us, it's not known. We keep having these whispers of maybe, and then it swings back the pendulum to maybe not. I am hoping that things are happening behind closed doors. There's so much suffering in the region on both sides. The people, the regular people on both sides of this horrible conflict, are desperate for the suffering to end.
And John, Secretary Blinken said today that the gaps are bridgeable, in his words, but right now that it's really in Sinwar's hands. Do you think that the momentum for this deal, there will be less momentum the longer this drags out?
There's no question. Time does not help the hostages. Time does not help the deal. We need the parties to all feel a sense of urgency. And until they feel that sense of urgency, I do think that the risk to everybody involved from time passing is against all of us. And the sad part of the way you asked it even is, it's not just that time is hurting the hostages. Time is hurting so many innocent people in the region who are caught up in this, and the leaders just can't seem to find a way to solve it. But every day that passes without a deal, it's bad for the region.
And Rachel, yesterday, Prime Minister Netanyahu dissolved the war cabinet in Israel. Do you think that helps or hurts the negotiations for the ceasefire?
I'm not sure, truly. I think that there have been a lot of questions about the effectiveness of the war cabinet. Recently, 2 of the sitting members chose to leave, and I think that Prime Minister Netanyahu's decision to dissolve it surely must mean that it wasn't doing whatever it needed to do.
And I don't mean to get you into a political discussion here because I know that is not your focus. I'm just curious, as parents that have so much at stake here. A couple of weeks ago, I asked President Biden at one of his events whether he thought that Prime Minister Netanyahu was playing politics with the war, because during a Time magazine interview that it published earlier that day, he seemed to suggest that, that there was every reason for people to think that. But President Biden said no when I asked him. He said that the Prime Minister was dealing with a serious problem he has. Do you see it the same way as President Biden, or do you think that Prime Minister Netanyahu could possibly be dragging this out?
I think that Prime Minister Netanyahu understands that there can be no picture of victory without bringing home these hostages. So I know that he is motivated for victory. I know that a piece of that is bring home the hostages, so he's got to be motivated to bring them home. Israel's a parliamentary system, so you've got different interests in different parties within the coalition pulling the prime minister in different directions. I'm not giving him a free pass. I'm not trying to explain what the complexity is here. At the end of the day, he's got to deliver. Prime Minister Netanyahu is coming to speak to Congress in a few weeks. And I don't know what he will say to Congress if there are still 120 hostages sitting in tunnels in captivity. This has to get done for him.
What do you want to hear from him when he comes to Congress in a few weeks? What do you want to hear?
We would love to hear him saying, thank you, America, for all the support these past many months during this extremely tenuous time. And I am thrilled that we have a deal and that the hostages are home. That's what I would love to hear him talking about when he comes to Congress.
Thank you both so much for being here. We really appreciate it. Rachel Goldberg-Polin and John Polin, parents of Hersh Goldberg-Polin, who has been in captivity, taken by Hamas 256 days ago. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you for telling the story.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.